Bendy is officially back with a brand new game titled The Cage. In this video, we're going to be doing a trailer reaction to the brand new teaser, and also we're going to be doing a full breakdown explaining everything and what this new game could possibly be, because we don't think it's going to be a fully fledged Bendy game just like Bendy the Dark Revival. So without further ado, let's go hop into my reaction first. Okay, we got it here. He's back 2 hours ago. I was busy making the thumbnail and all that stuff. The only thing I know is that the game's called The Cage, and it's supposed to like take place in like the pit from Dark Revival. So without further ado, let's actually go watch this in 4K and watch everything, because we gotta see all the details. We gotta see all the pixels. Okay, so it starts with the Bendy logo. It doesn't look like full in graphics. It looks like a golden, golden Bendy logo. See what happens.
We all know how it ended.
We all know how it ended. Do you mean like a cycle?
Stood against the ink demon.
Bendy and Dark
came to her
color
rescue in the nick of time.
That's blue. That has like.
How did we escape the pit?
How
did we get away?
How? I don't know how. That's what I want to know.
There's a story.
Hey yo! Oh, so I guess I gave it away a lot more than I thought. And The Cage. Okay, that is interesting. Release date? I don't think it's gonna. All new Bendy game in production. Let's go. Okay, so first of all, we definitely got lots of things to cover. That was crazy, and the game definitely did a great job to explain different things. It definitely explains what time it is. It's not before and it's not after Bendy the Dark Revival. It's taking place at the exact same cycle and at the exact same point in time. But this time, it's meant to take place right when they're escaping, because like in the game, we never knew how they escaped the pit. We knew they were stuck in the pit, but we never knew how they actually got out. So this is not going to be a fully fledged, full Bendy game, like a whole bunch of different chapters, full different story. No, it's not going to be about that. It's just probably going to be a short game explaining how they escaped with, new games, new graphics, different things like that. Hey, if the game's going to be like Boris and Dark Survival, we literally have no idea. Maybe it could be a 1 to 2 chapter thing, but let's explain why we actually think it's not going to be a full game. Now, just for the release of Boris and Dark Survival, we got Joey Juice sketches. The thing is that this intro never actually popped up in the trailer. The thing is that the logo looks a little bit similar to that, and that's why many people have been actually thinking about that. So first of all, yeah, this game could be a short game. I do not think it's going to be a fully fledged chapter game, because like it's just explaining how they escaped. I do think it will probably be a 1 to 2 hour thing, like a fun short time. It might release definitely next year. Definitely do not think it's releasing this time. We know it's in production. We know that they've been working on a secret Bendy game, and now we got a good premise about it. We know that it's just about the pit, and it's just about them trying to go and escape the pit. And now it shows, not trying, you already know that they do escape. Yeah, so it's called The Cage instead of The Pit. That's why it's not called Bendy and this is Bendy the Cage. It's cool definitely to think about when this game could come out. I do hope it could come out maybe like next November, maybe in a year from now, or maybe even less, because, I like the game to come sooner. But it's officially going to mark like what? Almost the entire year since Bendy the Dark Revival came out, and now they announced a new game, so let's hope it doesn't take too long. Let's hope it's going to be a kind of short wait, but it's good to see that Bendy's back on the board with a brand new game. And yeah, this is really it. There's nothing else really to talk about it. Also, for one thing I forgot to mention when I was recording and now I had to edit this in, is what if this is actually a DLC? Just thinking about it theoretically, if this is of course taking place during Bendy and the Dark Revival, and it seems like it's not going to be a huge fully fledged game, what if it's a DLC and they just haven't marketed it as that? Of course, it could cost money or it could possibly be for free, but it does look like it could be a DLC, since it's, added content to extend the full story of the game, kind of like what Final Fantasy Security Breach did with Ruin, just extending the story of the game. But this is, of course, just taking place at the exact same time, just explaining events of when us, the player Audrey, was just, chilling around the studio, hopping around, I don't know, just killing the ink demon. Also, if you guys want to subscribe, please. It'll help me out so much. It only takes a few seconds at a time, and it'll make my day. Thank you. Do you guys can let me know? What do you guys think? I do think it's definitely probably going to be a DLC. I'm going to stick with that. But of course, it's going to be really interesting to see everything. It would be really cool if I would have hoped it would have been like a backstory of the pit, showing like how different characters are trapped out. Like, how did Henry get trapped? Like, where did he get pulled out of the cycle when he was trying to reset it? Did the keepers just come, took him, kidnapped him or something? Like, how did they get in the pit? I hope there is going to be some audio logs and some backstories, maybe even flashbacks explaining that. We also saw the projectionist heads there, so maybe we'll be able to explain a lot more like, hey, we captured him, and they'll be able to show everything. Also Audrey, also that huge, like, big dude at the end. I forgot his name, sadly. Also how Audrey got the Tommy gun. It's all really interesting. I just really hope they show, you know, flashbacks, give us a little bit of lore explaining how it of course happened. It might happen, but I fully doubt that. I think it's just gameplay and us escaping, maybe stealth gameplay like Dark Revival is mainly about. Like I'm saying, I hope it's going to be a DLC, and I do have high hopes that that's what this game is actually going to be about. We already knew the entire premise of the game, we already know the entire story, what's going to happen. We don't really know the gameplay or anything like that, since they of course haven't really shown any of that, but when they do, I definitely will make a video on that, so stay tuned for that, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think about my breakdown and reaction, and let me know in the comments below what you think about the brand new Bendy game, and if you think it's going to be a crazy new game, or you think it's going to be a small, short little game. Let me know. No matter what, I'm excited because we finally got new Bendy content, and is anyone going to explain why there's color in that axe?